How Copaganda Gave Us the Sex Offender Registry. Civil rights attorney Alex Karakatsanis has spent years exposing the dangers of Copaganda, a term that combines cop and propaganda to describe how media and law enforcement work together to shape public perception of crime. Copaganda thrives on fear. It amplifies rare but violent incidents, turning them into cultural touchstones while ignoring the everyday harms of over-policing, incarceration, and systemic inequality. One of the clearest examples of Copaganda's long shadow is the Sex Offender Registry. Sex offender registries were not born of reasoned debate or scientific evidence. They were born in the glare of sensationalized, highly emotional media coverage. In 1994, the abduction and murder of 7-year-old Megan Kanka in New Jersey by a man with a previous sexual offense conviction sparked public outrage. The national media seized the story and replayed it relentlessly, painting a picture of hidden predators in every neighborhood. Politicians responded with Megan's Law, mandating public notification of registered sex offenders. This wasn't a carefully constructed public safety policy. It was a media-fueled reaction to a horrifying but extremely rare event. The tragedy of Megan Kanka's death was real, but the response was driven by fear, not facts. Soon after, Congress passed the Jacob Wetterling Act, 1994, and later the Adam Walsh Act, 2006, expanding sex offender registration requirements nationwide. These laws impose lifetime registry obligations and harsh restrictions on thousands of people, including teenagers convicted of consensual sex, people with no history of violence, and individuals assessed as low risk. Human Rights Watch, 2007. What does this have to do with Copaganda? Everything. Copaganda encourages the public to accept and even demand extreme solutions to problems that are statistically rare. It sells a story that police and government are the thin blue line protecting us from dangerous others. The Sex Offender Registry fits this narrative perfectly. It provides clickable maps and searchable databases that appear to show the state in control, guarding our families from monsters. But research has shown that registries do little or nothing to prevent sexual harm. Levinson and DeMora, 2007. In fact, most sexual abuse is committed not by strangers, but by people known to the victim. Finkelhor, 2009. Registries don't reduce crime. What they do is ruin lives. They isolate and stigmatize people long after they've served their time. They push families into homelessness, joblessness, and despair. And they distract from real solutions, such as education, treatment, prevention, and restorative justice. Copaganda helped create the Sex Offender Registry by exploiting fear, not by presenting facts. It built a system based on mythology rather than measurable safety. At Nebraskans Unafraid, we advocate for truth, justice, and policies that protect everyone, not just policies that make us feel safer while causing widespread harm. It's time to move past the myths and build a smarter, more compassionate approach to public safety.